Hey there, wrestling fanatics. It's your host here once again, and this is a brand new episode of Team Ryry's Wrestling Podcast, episode number 57. I have a guest here. It has been a couple of months, I'm assuming. I don't know when the last time you were on this podcast. Go ahead and plug your social media and all that good stuff. Take it away.
Yeah, I'm just on Twitter at Mr. BallJB44, formerly of YouTube.
Okay, all his links will be down below, so check him out. He goes to Mania. He meets some awesome stuff. The first thing I want to ask you before we do our discussions: have you, in that area, went to a wrestling convention besides anything with WrestleMania? You know what I'm saying?
So, like other conventions around my area?
Yeah, besides when WrestleMania comes in town or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, so there's a wrestling company out here called Big Time Wrestling that used to do WrestleFest every year.
Okay.
Where they would bring out 8 former WWE guys to meet, but they haven't did that in a couple years.
Okay. Is it a lot cheap? Is it
normal Comic-Con and the normal Comic-Con stuff.
So is it a lot cheaper than going to Mania? Like 8 years ago, you said?
Yeah, they bring out 8 people. It's pretty cheap.
Wow. So they don't do it anymore?
No, they haven't did it in about 2 years.
Oh wow. Where you from again? You're from what? New York, you said?
Oh no, California.
Okay, California. Okay. So you guys get all these wrestlers come in for autographs and all good stuff, don't you?
Not in the part of California I live in.
Oh, okay. How's the weather out this evening or all good stuff? How is it? Is it nice or is it crappy out there right now?
It's pretty nice. To be honest, I haven't looked outside in about an hour, so.
Oh, okay.
It could be bad.
Okay, first thing I want to ask you is, what's your thoughts on George the Animal Steel? I don't know if you're a big time old school wrestling fan, Paul.
I haven't watched much of George the Animal Steel, but I've seen all those like highlight packages of where he like eats the turnbuckle and
Yes.
his tongue is green.
Yes.
And the storyline with Miss Elizabeth.
Yes.
And that's all I can remember.
I don't know what's he doing lately. Do you know if he's signing any autographs? You know, out of WWE. You know, I don't know if he's a WWE legend. Is he a legend by now? I'm assuming he is.
He probably is. I haven't heard about him in many years.
And he is a Hall of Famer, right?
I think so.
Okay. I can't keep track. Okay, switching gears.
There's so many.
What's your thoughts on Funaki? Were you a big fan of him back in the day?
Yeah, I was a big fan of Kai and Tai.
Okay.
Him and Takumi Shinoku, especially when they came out in the Royal Rumble. I want to say 2000.
Yeah, I think so.
Weren't in it, but they just kept getting eliminated.
Yeah.
The Royal Rumble.
Oh, what do you think about that Jackson? What's that big guy name? Jackson? He was the IC champion. Is that his name, Jackson?
What big guy?
From WWE. He faced Bad News Barrett back in the day, and they let him go from injuries, you know? Was his name?
Oh, Ezekiel Jackson?
Yeah, Jackson, yeah. Were you a fan of him?
I think he had potential. But I wouldn't say like I was a big fan.
Okay. I mean, is it kind of sad WWE had all this great talent, and they don't use him correctly, so they just release him, and then he goes somewhere else, and had a pretty good rest of his career, you know?
Yeah, it's well, I figure like this: they can't use everybody, so some people get lost in the shuffle.
Yep. And what's your thoughts on Gonzalez?
Giant Gonzalez?
Yes, from back in the day. I don't know if you remember him, but he's a big old son of a gun, you know?
The only thing I remember about him is WrestleMania 9 when he fought The Undertaker.
Yes.
I believe.
Yep.
I don't know if it was WrestleMania 9 though.
Yeah, it was. It was in Las Vegas. Yep.
Yeah.
He
That's
was.
the only thing I remember about him.
I don't know what he's doing lately. I guess he had an easy paycheck, just a couple appearances back in the day, and that's it. I don't think he's a Hall of Fame worthy, is he?
I wouldn't be able to judge that because I haven't seen much of his work.
Okay. He's like a different version of the Great Khali, you know, big guy, and I know probably you can't stand Great Khali, can you? Back in the day or now, can you?
He wasn't good.
No, he's not. Nope. I think probably
I don't really care for Khali.
his character sucked. And what's your thoughts on Elisa Blaze from SmackDown? Is that her name, Blaze?
Alexa Bliss?
Yeah. What's your thoughts on her? I think she's awesome, isn't she?
Yeah, she's one of those examples of, she just keeps improving every week.
Okay.
From when she first was on NXT, so she was there for a while, more. Then she got to SmackDown, then she started getting better every week that they start showing her, and now she's pretty dang good.
I think that's a spot for her, SmackDown and then Raw, because Raw just a big old mess. You know, like they got so much talent, and they don't know what to use it. And a lot of people are so pissed off on Raw. It's pathetic. Have you still watched Raw, or do you give up on Raw lately?
I watched everything.
Okay. What do you think, if you were the creators, what's wrong with Raw? Is it 3 hours? Is it because they do the same old stuff lately, or what?
I just don't think they fill out the time correctly. Like 3 hours, they could do a lot in 3 hours that they don't do. They could have more longer matches, better talking segments, and it could actually give people chances that wouldn't have chances before.
So this whole brand split is not really helping for Raw, is it?
What?
This whole brand split, it's not really helping Raw, is it?
No, it's not, because you basically took almost half the roster and designated it to another show, and the other half and designated it to another show.
So SmackDown is. So you trying to say, Paul, that SmackDown is the A show and Raw is the B show correctly right now, right?
Wrestling wise, and like meaningful storyline wise, SmackDown is better right now. But you never know. Raw might get there. They might get better.
When is this gonna happen? You know, time is ticking. It's gonna be 2017 before you know. Are they gonna fix it when like the road to WrestleMania? Then they're gonna fix it. And after that, they're gonna go back to what it used to be. It's crazy, Paul.
Yeah, but it always gets exciting around WrestleMania time, and so both brands should be getting good around Royal Rumble time leading into WrestleMania.
Yeah, but after that, then they're gonna go back. All that crazy stuff. Oh, speaking of stuff, you heard rumors that McMahon might step down? Was that rumor or is that legit? I'm hearing.
I have not heard that rumor. This is
okay.
the first time I'm hearing about this.
Will you be surprised if he does step down? Should he step down?
Yes, I would be. I would be very surprised if he stepped down, because he wouldn't.
No. I think Triple H and all those other guys are telling him to step down, but he won't do it.
Well, it's his company. He built it.
Yeah. Do you think he's hurting the business But he's still there?
Oh, he's not earning it.
Okay.
It's actually with the network and all that, it's getting way better than it used to be.
Well, the network is
more accessible. And with the network, it's making other wrestling companies want to jump on that streaming service stuff and coming out with better products.
Speaking of that, do you think WWE is still gonna buy TNA, or is that just a rumor for their library?
I think eventually WWE will buy the library from TNA.
Okay, it's gonna take time.
But I wouldn't want that to happen because, it's always better to have another wrestling company for all the wrestlers out there to work for. So
Yeah.
if they can't get in WWE, they can work other places.
Yeah. But if it happens, would TNA still be in business? Or does that mean WWE will buy out the whole company? They said, McMahon says, a while back, he just wants the library. Do you believe that, what he says?
Well, if they just buy the library, then I guess TNA can still run as a company without any extra video from their past.
So for example, if TNA comes out with a brand new pay-per-view, then we can put it on the network, can they?
If WWE were to buy the videos.
Yeah, I mean all of them, even the brand new ones. When TNA just came out with a pay-per-view, it just ended this Sunday. Can the WWE put it on their network right away, or is it gotta wait a couple months for that to happen?
Well, they wouldn't have bought that video. They would have bought all the videos previous before that.
Oh, so they can't buy no new footage, only the old stuff only, huh?
Yes.
Oh.
I would assume.
Okay. Well, speaking of that, when WCW was around, what the hell did that McMahon just didn't buy the library instead of the company? You know what I'm saying? Back then.
Because TNA wasn't doing as bad financially as they were now.
Oh. And I mean, back then.
Going through a lawsuit and everything.
Oh, okay, but back then, if McMahon had a chance to buy out WCW library, do you think he would do it, or you prefer him just buy out the company back then for WCW?
With the whole WCW thing, it was better that he just bought out the company because that company was disarray. They weren't getting managed right, and they were going to be close to closing anyways because they didn't have financial backing.
Oh, okay. So a lot of these wrestlers lost their job once McMahon bought them out, huh?
Yeah, a lot of them either took the buyout and went to go work for WWE, and a lot of them just stood at home or worked independents.
Okay.
And that's how they worked the TNA and Ring of Honor came out at the same time.
Were you a big time WCW fan back then, or were you too young, Paul?
I was very young, but that is the first wrestling that I remember watching.
Okay.
Was a WCW segment or show.
What was your favorite part of WCW? If you can remember.
The most I remember is from the year 2000 when I want to say the cruiserweights had some kind of three-way ladder match or something.
Yeah.
Like a tag team ladder match.
Were you a big fan of the NWO, of the original NWO for WCW?
Yeah, when I watch it back on the network and stuff, it seemed like a pretty solid storyline.
Yes.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, but they have to repeat it over and over, and it's crazy. Another thing is, off the record, the New Day is going to defend the belts this Sunday. How long do you think they're going to keep the belts? I mean, isn't it kind of crazy? But they have so much darn talent on Raw, they don't give it to other people.
I think the New Day is going to break the Demolition's record. So they're gonna hold it another 2 months.
Wow. I mean, does that mean McMahon?
Why would they let them hold it this long if they're not gonna break the record?
Yeah. What is it? Because I mean, is it Demolition on bad terms with W? Is that why?
Are they what?
Is Demolition and W on bad terms? Is that why they want to break the record from the New Day?
No, I think they just think the New Day is a great tag team and a big merch seller for them, so they want to reward them with a history.
Oh. I mean, I think, my eyes, Paul, I think it's time for new tag team champions. New Day is not really a dominate tag team. They just mostly, like, final games on Raw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
But if the New Day will lose the belt anytime soon, any teams who could become champions on Raw? Any idea? Any predictions?
It should have been Gallows and Anderson at SummerSlam.
Yep, I agree.
But other than that, I don't know who they should lose it to. Because I know they shouldn't lose it to Sheamus and Cesaro.
Nope. But does that make you mad?
Established tag team.
That makes you mad. I know it makes me mad. They bring in Anderson and Carl. You know, those two guys from Japan. And they team up with the AJ. And then ever since the brand split, they're like freaking jobbers. It's stupid, isn't it, Paul?
Yeah, it's kind of stupid because you think that they put some big hype behind these guys, and they just had them lose 3 or 4 straight matches to the New Day, which doesn't help them.
Nope.
Then on top of that, now they're losing to Enzo and Cass the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
Which they should be building them up to beat. They should be the team that beats the New Day.
Yep. Does that mean, are they on bad terms with W right now? Did they do something stupid backstage? Is that why they get punishment or what?
I just think WWE doesn't believe in them right now, and I don't know what else they could be because they're a great team.
Oh yeah. How many titles did they win in Japan?
I think they're 2-time IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions.
Wow. Now why did they bring him in? Why they can't just bring in? Why did they bring him in the company?
Because they wanted a new tag team, I guess. I'm not sure, but they must have brought him in because they liked him.
Well, I think they should just. This is just my opinion. Once they did that brand split, they should just go to SmackDown, and he could just join with the AJ because they have great chemistry, you know.
Yeah, you never know. That might end up happening.
Yeah. Hey, maybe they can win the tag team belts on SmackDown, you know.
Yeah, Jack Swagger jumped to SmackDown, so
yeah.
Who's to say they won't?
But do you think SmackDown is like the Raw a couple years ago, like the A, and Raw is right now is the B show from SmackDown a couple years ago?
Definitely SmackDown's the better storyline-driven show right now. But there's a lot of talent on that Raw roster too that's not getting used well.
Yep, it's sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is there any quick matches you really want to see at Mania 33? I know it's a couple months from now, but what match would you really like to see at Mania next year, if it does happen?
Definitely Rollins versus Triple H.
Oh yeah.
Owens versus Brock Lesnar. Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor in like a showcase match, just because those two are awesome. And Styles versus Cena, where Cena wins the WWE title for the 16th time.
So you don't want to see John Cena versus Taker at Mania?
If Taker comes back, yeah.
Okay. Last time I saw him, it was at the Cleveland
I
game.
want to see the Undertaker. I want to see the Undertaker versus Baron Corbin at WrestleMania.
Why? Really?
Yeah, I like Baron Corbin.
Well, he's not getting I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. What's? I mean, he could be a dominant force, but I just can't put my finger on him. You know?
Yeah, I know what you mean, because it's every time they use him, it's like stop and go,
Yep.
stop and go.
Yep.
Like they'll use them, they'll make them look good, but then they'll pull back.
Yeah. They can't make their minds up. You know? It was so stupid when he won that Battle Royal at Mania. What was the reason for it? He didn't get nothing out of it, did he? No, it's pointless.
Well, nobody never gets nothing out of winning that Battle Royal.
Yes.
Cesaro didn't get nothing out of it.
Nope.
Big Show sure didn't get nothing out of it.
Big Show didn't either.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't need to win, but whatever. Now he faced Dolph Ziggler. Big deal. What a good feud for him for main roster. Come on now.
Yeah.
But is he championship material?
Honestly, I say give him a couple of years and give him that right good build, and then he could be championship material.
Okay, but I think that's a good move for him on SmackDown, not Raw, right? SmackDown's a good place for him.
Yeah, because SmackDown's a good place for him because it's a shorter show, so people absorb his presence more than they would on Raw. Because Raw, you're gonna see a whole bunch of guys, and you're gonna be like, some guys you see, you're not gonna remember you saw them on the show.
Okay. What about Bray Wyatt? Is he championship material?
Who?
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt should have been WWE champion in 2014.
Oh, against John Cena, or just the year?
He should have won that whole John Cena feud. He should have won that Money in the Bank ladder match that they had for the WWE title.
Yep. So I guess his time is gone, huh?
Oh no, there's still chances because he's still young, and they make him look weak, but they still have time to build him back up. Like, he's one of those guys that a loss really doesn't hurt him as bad as it would somebody else. But with the right build, he could definitely be WWE champion.
Okay, one more thing.
End, but it should happen.
Yeah, one more thing before we end this. Will Cody Rhodes come back to the WWE? Yes or no?
In 3 years, yes.
Okay. Yeah, but in 3 years, or does that mean if he come back, does that mean he's gotta go back to Stardust?
Maybe. It just depends how good he does for himself with his time away.
Okay.
But I'm really liking his work with TNA and a couple other matches I've seen on the independents.
Okay. You sound like you got a cold. You got a cold coming on?
Oh no, I just got allergies.
Oh, okay. That time of year again, huh?
Yeah, it shouldn't be, but the weather's been acting up crazy lately.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, when you get a chance, check out that video. It's called Live Raw, and then I put a date on there, and then I show pictures, and I show you what I got, what I picked up, and I discuss about a story about that. If you want to check it out, Paul, it's on my main channel.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's on teamryry. You know, you can't miss it. So you got any shout outs or anything you want to discuss before we end this podcast, Paul?
I'll just give a couple shout outs to people, I guess. Check out Chris Lopez Network on YouTube. Check out Robbie One Kenobi on YouTube. And stay up on my Twitter at Mr. Paul 44.
Thank you very much. He's a cool guy. You have a good one. All his links to be down below. Have a good one, and thank you very much. By the way, are you gonna watch Hell in a Cell this Sunday, Paul, or are you gonna skip it?
I am gonna watch it.
Okay. Even the pre-show, the whole card?
Yeah. Thank you for having me on too.
No problem. Have a good one, and I'll let you know when this is up, okay, Paul?
Alright.
Okay, goodbye.
Alright, bye.
Bye.